Who is that? Amy? What are you doing here?
It's time.
Time for what?
Time to save the planet. Let's go!
Welcome, we are the Stemzician Sisters.
And we are here to explore the science of music. Today's topic, conservation.
We will create, solve, and explore. Repeat after me. Stemzicians create.
Stemzicians create.
Stemzicians solve.
Stemzicians solve.
Stemzicians explore.
Stemzicians explore.
Stemzicians ready?
Ready.
Amy, what's conservation? I thought you wanted to save the planet this week.
Well, Emily, that's exactly what conservation means. Conservation is about taking care of the earth and reducing our waste to protect Earth's resources, conserving the earth for the future. This week, we are going to make DIY instruments using recyclables.
What's a recyclable?
Think paper, cardboard, or plastic.
This week we spent time collecting things that are recyclable, like paper, plastic, metal, and cardboard.
These materials can be recycled and used again. When you recycle paper, plastic, cardboard, or metal, they are taken apart or melted down so that they can be made into new paper, plastic, cardboard, and metal things. So instead of throwing this away, I can take this toilet paper tube to a recycling facility where it can be turned into new cardboard, maybe another toilet paper tube, or maybe something else like a cardboard box.
So recycling means to reuse something.
Yes, reduce, reuse, and recycle. These are 3 ways that we can all help with conservation efforts to help protect the earth and its resources and not be so wasteful. So to reduce means to use less disposable things that we would just throw away to lower the amount of waste in the world. Recycling and reusing items are ways that we can lower waste when we do have to use those cardboard, paper, and plastic disposables.
So instead of throwing that toilet paper tube away, we can recycle it. And then I'd be helping the earth.
Absolutely. Lowering our waste is one way to help protect the earth. Why do you think reducing, reusing, and recycling are helpful for conserving our planet?
Hey, I have an idea. For a DIY instrument, we could make by reusing the toilet paper roll. Let's explore how we can reduce, reuse, and recycle by being Stemzician conservationists. Stemzicians ready?
Ready!
To make our first recycled instrument, you will need toilet paper tubes, paper, and a rubber band, or you can use tape like we're using. Then you'll need something to go inside. You can use rice, or we're using pop tabs. This is one thing that we have that we plan on recycling in my house. Take your toilet paper tube and cover the end with your paper and rubber band or your tape. Take the thing that you want to fill it with, pop tabs or rice or something else that's small and would make noise like dried beans. I'm using my pop tabs. I'm just going to drop it inside of the tube. I have about 10 to 15 in mine. Now you're going to cover the other end. Another way that I've done this is to cut balloons, cut the ends of the balloons off and wrap them around each end of your tube, and that also will work. So there's lots of options for this simple shaker, and you can design it and make it your own by painting or coloring it as well.
Awesome! I love that instrument using such a common recyclable we all have in our house. I thought next we could make an instrument using these plastic straws. Maybe you could save straws that you get when you go through the drive-thru. I've heard how plastic straws like these end up in the ocean where they can be harmful to ocean life. Straws aren't normally found in their ecosystem. And so when these are in the ocean, it can be harmful to them because they're not used to having plastic in their environment. So instead of throwing these away, let's make a pan flute using our straws. So you'll need 8 plastic straws so that you have a full octave of notes, some scissors, and some tape. Lay your straws out and tape the top of them together, making sure they're lined up. And then put 1 strip of tape across so they stay in place. Take your scissors and we are going to cut a diagonal across the bottom of our straws to make different lengths, which will make different notes.
That's so cool, Amy. This is a great way to reuse straws to keep them out of the ocean while creating a fun instrument we can make at home with them. What materials at home can you reuse to make an instrument with? To play your pan flute, you're going to make your lips into a little O, and you're going to put it at the top of each straw and blow across. What did you notice about the sound, Amy?
Well, I noticed that it goes from high to low, or low to high. And so this is another great instrument to explore pitch. We've talked about pitch in previous episodes, so you might go back and explore some of the other instruments we've created to explore pitch.
The longer the straw, the lower the sound. The shorter the straw, the higher the sound. You could even make a more drastic cut, like that, to change the sound even more.
Oh, so maybe you can experiment with the sound that your straws make by changing how you cut the straws. Look, I just made a sound.
Hot cross buns!
Yeah! Recycling and reusing are just one way we can help with conservation efforts to lower the amount that we throw away. What do you think are some other ways we can help protect the planet? We encourage you to research this topic and find ways that work for you and your family.
How can you be a STEMsition conservationist? Thank you for joining us today, STEMsitions. Now grab your instruments that we made and repeat after me. STEMsitions create.
STEMsitions create.
STEMsitions solve.
STEMsitions solve.
STEMsitions explore.
STEMsitions explore.
Keep exploring.